Okay, we've got a new video here, just a way to try out the voiceover, see what difference it makes. Got the opening screen of IL2 Blitz. IL2. I'm having trouble hearing my own voice. That's going to be a bit of a problem. So I really like, this is just a test mission. Again, it's another test, more tests, more tests. But yeah, basically what I'm doing here is I've set the graphics options in my NVIDIA control panel to kind of hyper saturate everything because I like the look. I think IL2 has too much of a desaturated look in all of the versions, particularly 1946. But this close to Dover is pretty nice normally, but I just gamed it up a little bit. It's a little bit more like a video game here. Look at the kind of fake looking colors there. Different fields. Yes, the green fields of England behind the white cliffs of Dover. So, anyhow, just load up a practice mission. And we got some Ju-87s coming in to get their comeuppance. And I'm doing this entire video is basically it's not recorded and then played back and captured. This is live. This is how I'm playing it. I'm using the F6 key to find out where all the bad guys are, and of course they're all labeled really nice. So get to see my overall battlefield commander view of things here, but which I'm not actually doing a good job of flying in this. I don't use hardly, in fact I don't know if I use any flight commands. So yeah, they're taking pot shots at him from the airfield, trying to get him because I'm not doing my job. Just flying around and looking at the scenery. It's not too good. Get some banding in the sky there. I'm not real happy with that. It's probably because of the graphics settings I've turned up, or maybe because of my capture board. I've got an outboard capture unit, which I like a lot. Not super reliable. There they go. That's proof in the pudding of me not doing my job. Once those sirens start, it means they're on their bombing run, and they should have been shot down by then. So I do have one saving grace. They're lousy at targeting. So it does sound really nice though. It's like being in a World War II documentary. There we go, over the top. Just trying to look pretty. All that nice texturing in the fields. I got somebody. I don't know what he was shooting at there, dropping bombs on, but didn't get him. Now they're just targets. You know, a little bit of target practice. They do have the rear gunners, making it fun, but luckily, in addition to them all being nicely labeled, I'm invulnerable. So this really isn't much of a game. More of a turkey shoot, where I'm the angel of death, essentially. I think they have a fighting chance, but they don't. I don't know how I've got this. Close to Dover Blitz obviously changed the gunnery parameters. I think the settings I've got, I think I've got easy gunnery set because, and I'll tell you what, if you use the standard, default, realistic gunnery, you're gonna see why they moved to the 20mm cannons. They're just poking holes in the sheet metal. That's all they're doing. Maybe they'll kill a rear gunner or two, pop off a pilot. Look at this. Barrels are melting in the wings. Oh, did I mention unlimited ammo with the invulnerability? I think at some point later on in the video I get a little too close on that pass and end up shearing off a wing. Their wing, not mine. Of course, you know, angel of death, that's the way it would be. He appeared out of nowhere and sheared off my wing with no damage to himself. It's almost like he was the angel of death, coming to call me home, send me to hell. Yep, so there we go. Let me get that rear gunner. Stop gunning me, blankety blank blank blank. I'm gonna call them blankety blanks because, you know, YouTube. I'm not really worried about monetization, but I got a New Year's resolution, or was it? Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a kill. Yeah, I got him. I got him. Yeah, I'm gonna get him, honey. You know how hard it is to hit in a moving plane with a moving plane? Pretty easy when their approach speed is practically zero. So, no physics here. You know, angel of death, it's all magic. I mean, any sufficiently advanced magic technology appears magical. So, this is the invulnerability magic technology. The infinite ammo magic. And then, oh, that's enough. Oh, some nice smoke. Good smoker! Douglas Rankdale says, get out, man, get out. I'm like, yeah, you deserve what you got. I'm coming back to get you. Hope you drown. Glad you got out. Hope you drown. Yeah, it's just kind of, you know, if you lived in Germany back then, you had choices. They were absolutely horrible choices, but they were choices. So they're like, yeah, I'll go kill some Brits. I don't care how many children there are in that town. No, that's women are just targets. Yeah. So yeah, just. Besides, they've offended Herr Fuhrer, and so that's why we have to invade. Because they're over there. Well, okay, all right. So they went to war with us when you know, we went to war first, and you know, invaded their allies. But other than that, they're getting what they deserved. Those Brits, they just need. Anyway, get him, Tommy. Here we go. I like that nice bright sight. I tell you, it's not quite a cheat, but I don't think in real life it would have looked like that. I think Stormer, there we go. Yeah, I just cut it. Wait a minute. I didn't think you would crash if I cut off your landing gear. That just doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe I cut off part of your tail. No, you're still hanging in there. Yeah, you're hoping to fly that 40 miles across that channel. You can see those white cliffs of Calais, cream cliffs of Calais, but we aren't going to give you the chance. That's a pretty nice ocean surface. I mean, consider what this was contemporary with. Of course, it was buggy as heck when it came out, but there we go. I like that. Look at that. Man, great special effects in this. So yeah, if you're doing something realistic, there we go. That's just, he's not going to make it that 40 miles. No, I don't think so. And true to the game, the airplane just floats beneath the surface there and mocks you. There we go. Let's do a, no, can't quite do a hammerhead. Just over the top. I wish it was like Microsoft Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim. No beer, actually. But, yeah, I wish I could just pop up the FPS on the screen there. You can actually see it in IL2 Stalingrad, BOX. I said Sturmovik before. That's the old one. BOX, yeah, that's a nice looking, bit of a hog, but nice looking game. And there we go, we're out sightseeing. You know, it looks really pretty, but I think even here in July, that water's probably pretty darn cold. And I think it sucks the life right out of you if you go down in it. So, plus the horrible mockery of sitting in a dinghy if you're lucky to get into the dinghy, or floating there with your Mae West. And as you're bobbing up and down the waves, you hit the crest, you can see whichever country you're pointing at. Like, there it is, mocking you. Because you're not going to live long enough to get back there unless somebody with a boat comes and picks you up, and you don't know which side they're coming from. So you could try swimming towards your own country. Well, you're a pilot, you should know what direction is which. So assuming the weather's not, and I don't know if the weather's ever like this over the actual English Channel, at least not for very long. There's a little haze in the air, little poofy clouds. I don't know if the little poofy clouds are consistent with it. Oh, look at there. We've got the World War II era screen cursor floating around. Yeah. As I try to do my wandering camera. This thing really does look good. I mean, it was such a step up from IL2 COD Blitz. That was a great game. Don't get me wrong, it was a fabulous game. Man, I never liked their terrain models in that. I give it to them for the trees, for the generation when it came out. But man, the terrain, no thank you. It was pretty mediocre, very flat, ludicrously flat. 1980s video game style flat. So, God, that's a gorgeous airplane. Look at that. I mean, as utilitarian and ugly as it is, it's an extremely well model. It's a beautiful model. It's a beautiful model, I should say that. Not a beautiful airplane. It's an ugly, menacing looking airplane, and that guy in the back is just there for Look at that. Isn't that nice? You're floating just, I mean, if you were in that airplane, you'd be, basically drowned in that cockpit. So, of course, maybe they were dead anyway. I don't know what country I'm heading towards here, but well, that guy's home. Unless you get screwed around and land at the wrong airfield. Did happen during the war. A German pilot landed a 190. Got out of the airplane. It's like, hey, Hans, Fritz. I got a couple of them. Oh crap. Yep, I said one of those words. So, yeah, man, it's so nice. It's so nice. I like the brown and green camo better than the gray and green, actually. At least as depicted in these sets. When I saw when I painted my own models, I did gray and green. Of course, I was doing a Mark 9 as a kid, a model airplane. But yeah, I like the brown and green better of the early war, and I like what they did on the underside of these things. These kind of have it's almost a teal. It's a interesting green. And I like the ones that have the half black, half white. Those are pretty interesting. Got those in the game too, so the graphics on this game are really amazing, and orders of magnitude, not just an order of magnitude, but orders of magnitude above the previous Storm of the game. Although they were involved with, I think they were involved with Birds of Prey, Birds of Steel, where they had an intermediate graphical presentation, which has a lot of the features that this one has, and similar models and stuff like that. I don't know if it was similar polygon counts. Um, the effects in here are a little bit over the top. I've got, because of the saturation, got turned up. Canopy's a little too blue. The reflections were a little too strong. Um, you know, it's not perfect, but you know, they're flying over the flat texture there. Railroad. Oh, that's interesting. I never noticed that before. But yeah. And there's certain things to recommend those touchdowns, you know, particularly again compared to other things at the time. And this was a slim pickings time. I think they were going for a lot of online multiplayer, uh, you know, online multiplayer stuff. So anyway, that was it for the video. Thank you very much, and try you next time.